Hello and welcome back to a brand new Player 2 unboxing. My name is Paul James and today we are cracking into the contents of the Gotham Knights Collector's Edition. No, this is just my retail version. I did not receive one from any PR or any of those sorts of things, but we are very thankful, of course, to Play On locally for providing us a code for the purposes of review for the game, which I'm working on at present. I'm spinning a few plates at the moment, as people would know. I'm also playing God of War Ragnarok. There's quite a few games that are all kind of rolling out at the same time at the moment. So stay tuned for a review. There is a Player 2 Plays on the channel. There'll be more conversations during Patched, our weekly games podcast. There will also be a Player 2 Plays in co-op with myself and Patched co-host Matt O'Phillips, and more to come around Gotham Knights in the future. But for now, let's explore the contents of this Collector's Edition. This thing cost me just a lazy 500 Australian dollars to get my hands on. So for any US folks, that's, 20 bucks. But we've got the contents here, so step into the night. We've got a few key screenshots here and the outlines of the contents itself, which includes a statue that features all four playable heroes. We've got the game itself. This is a PS5 version. I believe there was a steelbook, if I recall. Maybe not. We've got an art book here. We've got what do they describe? An augmented reality collectible pin, and a bunch more. And then there's some DLC baked within. Really, the main attraction here is, of course, the statue. And so we're gonna crack it, open this box, and take a bit of a look and see what's in store. But again, we've kind of got our Court of Owls styled exterior here. Similar deal on the top. The Gotham Knights logo, Collector's Edition, WB, Montreal, DC. All right, let's get into it and have a bit of a look. There's some tape. Didn't bring my little blade with me, so I'm going to have to, improvise a tad. There we go. It's coming away. Trying not to destroy this in the process here. Normally I couldn't care less about the state of the boxes and those sort of things. But my mum is a gigantic Batman fan. Comic books dating well back before I was even born. So at this point we're talking north of 33 years of her love of Batman and DC comics. And so I've actually bought this. I'm cracking the game, cracking the thing open for the sake of this unboxing, but this is hers. She's going to thoroughly enjoy the statue after the fact, and so I'm trying to show a little bit of care for this thing as we delve into it, and at the same time give you a little bit of background into my family. Mum used to have still does, has a study full. It is a study. First and foremost, it is a study, but has the study space that is full, like just walls full of comics, mostly DC, a little bit of Marvel, I believe, but mostly DC, and heavily Batman. All right, let's see what we've got inside. I think there's a bit of tape at the bottom, so I won't necessarily stress too much about the base there. But I'll probably need to when it comes to the statue actually. So we've got a little user guide for the statue itself when we get to that stage. We'll take a look at that shortly. Some DLC, the Prometheum New Guard transmogs. I wonder if I can lift this layer out actually. Oh, it's one big unit. That makes things a little bit easier. Convenient, well packaged, WB. Yeah, nothing in the bottom. That's it. So yeah, let's kind of explore here. So we've got the game itself, which if you pick up the collector's edition means you get the deluxe edition of the game itself, which includes the base game, the 233 custom Batcycle skin, and Visionary Pack content. Again, PS5 version there. We'll quickly delve into this because this is the most basic thing. This is the thing that contributes the smallest amount to the $500 total. I'm really hoping this statue is incredibly detailed for $500. It's a good thing I'm going to get my money back. All right. So within that, so there was the Prometheum New Guard transmogs from before. We've also got the Visionary Pack content and the 233 custom Bat Cycle skin. And then the game itself, Gotham Knights on the PS5. All right. From there, we've got a little mini layer. I don't know how they've kind of got this assembled. I think it's tucked inside. So let's get to this art book. The deluxe edition. Oh, batteries. I think T's and C's. There must be batteries related to the statue. I didn't realise. The media book. Oh, this is an interesting one. So it's not a steel book. So we've kind of got our, and sorry, like hopefully there was nothing spoiled there for anyone. We've got our actual disc. It's not a steel book, but it creates the spot for it. So our deluxe edition there, we've got all our art related things, but then you've got a space for the disc as well. That's quite cool. I like that. It's a nice hybrid of the kind of steelbook model. It's obviously not a steelbook. It's there's nothing metallic about this whatsoever, but it kind of embraces that idea. It gives us the some art as well, and a spot to house the disc. I think that's fantastic. Very, very clever, WB. Gotham Knights. Next up, we have the new map of Gotham City. What is this made of? Paper, surely. Yep. The new map of Gotham City. We've got a little bit more here. There's like a plastic layer separating these two, where we have the certificate of authenticity and the numbering. So this is unit 18,184 out of 20,000. And that aforementioned augmented reality pin. I'm not sure that it's augmenting in any specific way, but we've got the pin there as well. So, though there's instructions on the back. Pins.ar, download the app, scan your pin, augment reality. We'll have to see what comes of that at some other point. And now what that leaves us with is the main attraction here in this collector's edition. As I just move some of these goodies out of the way for now. The statue itself. Sorry. Oh, we've got layers of sticky tape. I'm losing pieces. Bit more sticky tape here. Whew. Apologies if your ears just got blown apart by that. So we've got the statue here. Includes our 4 heroes. Nightwing, Red Hood, Batgirl and Robin. We've got some of their weapons kind of stashed in some little compartments here that we'll all start fixing now. There's no more. And so, where are my little instructions from earlier? It'll tell me what I've got and where it needs to go. So our long one here is for Robin. Do they outline which way it should be pointed? No, but we are instructed on how to insert it. So it is that way. Through his fist. Unsurprisingly, it's not going as well as you'd hope. I can see it on the other end. There might be like a layer of plastic in the way, but it works for now. He's just holding it at the very end. From here, Batgirl's baton like thing. Which way do they want me to insert that? From this side? Come here. I'm not the biggest fan in the world of collector's editions, statues, where you need to actually affix components. There we go. All in place. Next, but we've got 4 more that we need to fit in here. A couple of guns and some more melee weapons. Is there a distinction between these? No, they're exactly the same. So let's move over to Nightwing. And they recommend I insert from the back. Giggity. Actually, I did that one the wrong way. There we go. And that one they do expect to pass through the whole way. The inconsistencies here are... There we go. And lastly, that leaves our guns for Red Hood, which will be a lot easier. There we go. Now, if I can successfully pass this rod through for Robin, then we will be 100% complete. I am seeing like it's a very specific gap. I am concerned I'm going to break this actually. So I might leave it as is for now. But it works regardless. So we've got all 4 Gotham Knights heroes. And I'll give credit, it's a fairly well detailed statue. All 4 heroes here. I must say, I am specifically playing as Batgirl in my playthrough. But you can of course play all 4. You can play 2-player co-op, and there's an update coming in November that adds a specific 4-player co-op multiplayer mode that I'm sure people will be keen to check out as well. I'm enjoying my time with the game so far. There are some rough edges. You can tell it's not as good as the Arkham titles, even what WB Montreal had done previously with Arkham Origins. There is a step down in the quality there in terms of the execution of the gameplay and those sorts of things. It doesn't feel as clean and easy and fun to play, but it is still a really enjoyable experience, and I look forward to reporting in with the full review when the time comes, so please make sure to stay tuned for that. And as we pop this one down, we'll quickly revisit the contents of this deluxe edition, which includes our collector's edition that includes the deluxe edition, the book, the media book, and then of course space for the disc, which I've plucked out of my deluxe edition that the collector's edition comes with. We have our Gotham City map, the limited edition augmented reality key or pin, the certificate of authenticity, a host of DLC that I'm going to endeavour to cover up, a host of DLC, and that's all she wrote. So that is the unboxing for Gotham Knights from WB Montreal, from WB. Thank you very much to Play On Australia for acting as distributor in getting the codes to us for the sake of the review and the Player 2 plays and the review discussions and all the content that will come based around the game in the near future. Please stay tuned for that. I know the embargo is up. There is a lot going on, but I'm working especially hard to come up with something really, really cool for you when it comes to this review and all the content around it. So please stay tuned for all of it. That was the collector's edition. Thank you to EB Games for making it an available option at retail. I picked it up to pick it up. Yes, it's cost me $500. My mum's going to be very, very happy, though. I'm sure she's incredibly excited. And Play On, if you're watching, feel free to send anything else Arkham related onto me, because Gotham Knights related onto me. I will create content with my mum, or if need be, about this stuff. That's how in love with it all she is, and we will make magic happen. But that is where we'll wrap things up. If you enjoyed this unboxing, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. All the buttons are down below. Hit the notification bell, that way you're alerted to every new video the moment it goes live on the channel. That includes Patched, Player 2 Plays, Gamer School, more unboxings, and a whole bunch more. There's some awesome stuff there that can only be found on this channel, so please subscribe and go and check it out. Visit the website, player2.net.au, for reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, links to the podcast series Patched, the Player 2 Pixelcast, and Dev Diary. There's been some sensational developer guests on the show in recent weeks and months, and there are more to come, so please subscribe and go and check it out. And interestingly, the most recent episode to go live as of when this unboxing was recorded is with Osama Dorius, who, whilst he's worked in multiple different roles, his most recent game that he's actually worked on, outside of his brand new job at Blizzard, was, in fact, Gotham Knights. So please make sure to go check out that episode recorded live from the PAX show floor, so thank you to Audio Technica for that. It was a really, really cool episode, and please make sure to go and check it out. We're on Patreon, patreon.com/player2au, kicking a few bucks. The lower tiers, early access to episodes. The higher tiers, monthly episode exclusives. And finally, there's Twitter. You'll find me at Paul James Games. The website you'll find at player2au. And until next time, that was the Gotham Knights unboxing. Thank you very much for checking out the contents with me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.